Good morning. Today we are going to practice adding two-digit numbers. There are many different ways to add two-digit numbers, so I'm just going to show you one way today, and that's using base 10 blocks. So base 10 blocks are a great way to visually show what numbers you're adding together. So I'm going to use a method today that's called I do, we do, you do. So this helps me to kind of guide you along in our practice, and then you guys get to practice by yourself. So the first problem, I'm going to show you how to do it. The first problem is 23 plus 52, okay? So let's look at our first number, 23. If we look at the 10 spot, there's number 2 in the 10 spot. So to make that out of base 10 blocks, we have 1, 2, because we have 2 in the 10, so we have 1 10, 2 10. Then let's look at the 1 spot. We have a 3. That means we need 3 cubes. So we have 1, 2, 3. So now we made 23 out of cubes. We have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. So 23. Now we need 52. So if we look at our 10 spot, we have a 5. So that means we need 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 in the 10th spot. Now we need to put our cubes. If we look at our 1 spot, we have 2. That means we need 1 cube, 2 cubes, just like that. So now we made 23 and 52. So now we're going to add. So we're going to put this here. Okay. So if we look at our ones, we always do the ones first. So how many ones do we have? Let's count together. So in 23, we have 1, 2, 3. In 52, we have 2. So what's 3 plus 2? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put 5 down. Like that. Now we have to count our tens spot. So let's see. 2 and 23 and 5 and 52. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to put that in the 10 spot. 7 tens and 5 ones, like that. Okay, so now we're going to do another one. And this one, I want you guys to build it out with me. So as I'm building out my number, I want you to build it out with your base 10 blocks as well, okay? Clear off my board. Okay, so our next problem is 42 plus 35, okay? 42 plus 35. So if we look at our 10 spot in our first number, 4, okay. So I'm gonna put how many we need, and then you guys see if you come up with the same number. Okay, ready and flip. Okay, we have 4 in the 10 spot, so that means we need we need 4 tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40. Now let's look at the 2. Let's look at the 2. That's in the 1 spot. So that means we need 2 ones. So we have 1, 2, like that. Okay? Now let's look at our second number, 35. Let's look at the tens. How many tens do we need? You guys put it on your board, and then we'll flip and see if we have the same number. Okay, and flip. 3. I have 3 tens because 3 is in the 10 spot. 20, 10, 20, 30. Okay? Next we have our 1 spot. We have Let's see what's numbers in our ones spot. Okay, how many ones do we think we need? Let's build it out. Put your ones down. Okay, let's see. I have 5 ones because 5 is in the ones spot. So we have 35. Okay, now we're gonna add. So now, I want you to think about which one do we add first? Do we add the 10s or the 5s first? Or the ones first? Yeah, we add the ones first. So let's look at our ones. How many ones do we have? Well, in 42 we have 1, 2, and in 35 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna add those together. So 2 plus 5. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 ones. Okay, now let's look at our 10s. How many 10s do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. So 42 plus 35 is 77. Okay? Now we have one more. And this one's a little bit trickier, so I'll walk you through it because I have a question for you as we go through it. Okay, so this one is 21 plus 39. So this one kind of has an extra step in it. Okay, so let's clear our boards. Okay, so we have 21 plus 39. So let's build those real fast. You guys build it by yourself while I build it, and then we'll compare, okay? So let's build 21 first. Go ahead and put a thumbs up on your table when you're done. Okay, so let's see. 21, 10, 20, 21. Perfect. Okay, now let's do 39. Everyone ready? Okay, 39, we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, so now when we add, this was where it gets a little bit tricky, but I know you guys can do it, okay? So when we're adding our ones, let's look at our ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have 1. 9 plus 1, let's think for a second. What's 9 plus 1? 10, right. So when we have 10 ones, that's the same as saying we have 1 10, right? So instead of counting all these little ones out, we can trade them in, like when you're trading for money almost. You can trade them in and you can get another 10 instead. So we got rid of our 9 ones and our 1 1, and we traded it in for a 10. So now it's easier to count. So let's see, how many 10s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now let's count by 10 so we can get our answer. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Isn't that awesome? Okay, now I have one more problem for you that you guys are going to do by yourselves. Okay, I want you guys to solve this. 61 plus 25. I'll come around to check to make sure you're doing it right. Good luck.